What's good, people? What's popping? What's good? We are here. And my fucking sound effects is acting weird and crazy today, but you know, we gonna get it in either way. But man, shout out to everybody tuning in. You feel what I'm saying? Miles, what's going on, bro? What's good? What's good?
Hey, what's going on, man? Just chilling like a villain. What's going on with you?
Chilling, man. Just out here doing what I do, you know, same old same, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Shout out to April MC in the building. Yep. Shout out to Joe Blast in the building. Cameron is in the building. Shout out to who else we got up in here? Pars, Monogamous Player. Shout out to who else we got up in this piece? Ish the Coop, Steve O Baby, Lamar, Omen. So what's good with y'all? What's good with y'all? See, my fucking shit is late as a motherfucker.
Damn.
I don't know what the fuck is going on today with this shit. It's that fucking you know, Wi-Fi in the hotel type shit. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to 10G5 was good. Shout out to everybody, man. But listen, before we get into the stuff, you know what I'm saying? Let's just play this trailer real quick. When we come back, we gonna get into this game. All right, so let's get this shit cracking. Let's go.
Everybody has game. The thing is, though, is your game weak or is your game strong? See, that's the difference. See, having weak game is synonymous with having no game. But you have game, you have a strategy to get what you want, but your strategy might be weak.
I always tell these guys, snap your fingers. And I tell them, snap your fingers. Like, you hear that sound? I'm like, what is that sound? Bitch, that's a 17-year-old that just turned 18. That's a 19-year-old that just turned 21. They are just, they're everywhere.
Hi, how you doing? You think I give a fuck about how you doing, bitch? All I want you to motherfucking do is open your mouth and say something so I can hear how your voice sounds so it can tell me how the fuck to get at you.
Your feelings are not facts. Because you feel like whatever you feel like, you can't get me to believe that there's more than two genders. You understand what I'm saying? And truthfully, I'm not sorry because I can't really make facts out of your fucking feelings. Matter of fact, fuck your feelings. There's only two genders. Only two genders. You trying to tell me that genders are neutral and niggas is trying to come up with 92 fucking genders, bro.
There's this narrative now that it's okay for a man to cry, and it's really pushing this sensitivity, express yourself, express your feelings. One thing I've always respected about my father growing up, I never seen my dad cry. Me and him would get into arguments, we would go at it, fight. I would say the harshest things for my friend to hurt his feelings. I never broke him.
Shoot, just the right pair of shoes get your dick sucked. Just the right pair of shoes. Women don't. Seriously, you could look like Boris Cool Joe. You be 6'8", you know, have a print down to your knee. They look at those shoes, they bust. They like, oh no, nah, but bitches shine because of the neck. Period. Like, and it's functioning correctly. That's the way it is. So, on that note. Dick is a gift. It's a gift.
You gotta play your way from start to the end. That's having game. Because if you do that, what you expect is what's gonna happen. See, don't know accidents happen with motherfuckers that got game.
All right.
Yeah.
What's good, people? What's good? Back.
Listen, can you hear me?
Well, I can't hear you, Miles. What happened?
I don't know why you can't hear me.
Why am I? This whole shit is fucking up tonight. They don't want me to do shit on this shit tonight. Hold on, let me double check my shit because
it's really
I'm like, what's going on with this shit, man? This is crazy. Because I'm not hearing you at all. This is fucking ridiculous. Hold on, I'm gonna step out and then step back in, and then we're gonna start it because my shit is acting weird as fuck.
Hey, how's it going? Let's play.
I want to have intercourse with you. Yeah, intercourse with you.
Relations. Yeah, man.
All right. There we go. Okay, I can hear you, I think. Go ahead.
Okay, yeah.
Be good. Shit, fuck
okay, so, but when you share the screen, you definitely got to put your shit on mute because the echo is the lag is super ridiculous right now.
It's crazy. All right, it's cool.
Yeah.
Hold on. So let me share the screen real quick.
Okay, let's try it out. See how.
And then when I start playing it, you know what I'm saying, I'll put my shit on mute.
708. If you want to stay on hold, we'll get to you in a minute.
Right. Okay. Cool. All right. So listen, guys, we're gonna be responding to this is like a reaction to a reaction. You understand what I'm saying? So this is a reaction from YouTuber Jacked and Stacked and Austin Dunham. They're reacting to another YouTuber named Waffles who talks about looks and all this other shit. You feel what I'm saying? Warning: there's going to be a lot of nerd talk in this video because they're talking about CHADS and SUB4s and NORMIES and all this other stuff that, you know, these guys have been talking about on YouTube to describe their looks and success in the game. You feel what I'm saying? So just bear with us, because I'm just like, yo, this is terrible. But we're gonna go through this, talk about some of the things they're saying, and does it actually apply to the game? Are they actually making sense in here? Are there things that they're saying that are true? You feel what I'm saying? Or is it just, you know, a bunch of, you know, rants and stuff from guys who don't really know the game that well? You feel what I'm saying? So we're gonna, you know, talk about this and investigate and see what we could get popping, right? So we'll just basically start playing the joint, and we'll stop in between to talk about what's popping off. So let's go.
Ready to level up? Grab your personalized looks maxing plan. All links in bio. What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. Today, you all know what it is. We got a special guest. We got my man Austin Dunham, AD. How you doing, bro? What's going on?
Hey, man, I'm good. Chilling.
Yeah. So yeah, AD, he's in the DMV right now. You guys know I live in DC, so he's here visiting. We're filming content. So today we're gonna be reacting to a Wheat Waffles video. I know all y'all want that. Y'all want to hear us react to that. So we're gonna be reacting to the differences in SUB4 and normies and CHAD treatment Wheat Waffles. So let's jump into it.
1. Normies are in the 4 to 6 out of 10 range of looks and are considered average. CHADS are a 7 and above and are considered highly attractive. SUB4s are a 3 or below and considered unattractive. 2.
Let's stop there for a second. So he's saying that the normies are the average dudes, and the CHADS are the really attractive guys, and then the SUB4s are, I guess, unattractive.
Yeah.
Now, exactly right now. First thing I want to say about this.
Yes.
First thing I want to say about this was interesting, and this is one of the things you guys have to understand, is that a man cannot really rate another man in the sense of what a woman is going to find physically attractive or sexually attractive in that guy or those guys.
Unless those guys are gay.
Right. You know what I'm saying? And even then, you know what I'm saying? But
and there's nothing wrong with that, by the way.
Right, exactly. If you're gay, that's cool.
Yeah,
right?
That's awesome.
But you got to understand that a man can't rate, even if a guy, because this is what guys will say. They'll say, well, a guy can say another guy is handsome, you know, and cool, that's your opinion. You understand that? That's whatever. Right. But when you're talking about women actually going, you know, getting with these dudes and finding those guys physically attractive or sexually attractive, right, it doesn't matter what any man says. Right. Because they're not getting with men, they're getting with women. And women are going to basically have their taste as to why they think certain guys look good, certain guys don't look good, certain guys are sexy, certain guys are not sexy. And a man can't tell you what a woman is going to see in you. You see what I'm saying? It's impossible.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So already off that sort of premise, a lot of guys, you know, they take this stuff seriously, but you can't necessarily take it seriously from a guy or, you know, a man trying to tell you about your looks and saying, well, you look like this, so women are going to respond to you this way.
Exactly.
That's not what it is. You feel what I'm saying?
Jug Season said, even Ron Will said, you can't judge a next man's sex appeal because you're not a woman. And that's facts.
Facts. You know what I'm saying?
Because it's one thing to look at a guy's like look or outfit and say, yeah, that, you know, I could see him, like he put it together, he's coordinated very well, you know, he looks handsome, he looks neat, he looks clean, you know, I could probably see, you know, using some similar accessories or, you know, trying out a look like that type of thing. You see what I'm saying? But that don't have nothing to do with his sex appeal, with how a woman will feel towards him. You understand? Like you can't tell if he's gonna make her pussy wet because you don't have a pussy.
Exactly right. It's that simple. You know what I'm saying? It's that simple. Like I don't understand why these dudes don't get it. You know what I'm saying? It's really that simple. But let's continue and see what they talk about.
Normies typically experience neutral treatment from women. Chads receive positive feedback, and sub-5s.
I would say that's true.
Yeah, yeah, I agree. And keep in mind, guys, I might be considered a Tyrone or whatever, but I have only been a Tyrone for like a few years. Most of my life, I was a normie. So I understand like the neutral. Yeah,
because like you're like almost there, but not quite.
Yeah,
and it's like that feeling like where you almost like can attract the top tier women that you want, but then not quite there.
Yeah,
so it's like
a little bit more effort.
A little more effort. Yeah. So
are met with repulsion. 3.
Okay, on.
Oh, I was gonna do it for you since your shit is fucking up. But if you got it, go ahead.
No, that's funny. We did it at the same time, bruh. What the fuck? So they said,
take much more of this shit.
Yo, they said, hold on. They said that their chads receive, like, I guess a lot of interest. The normies receive neutral interest, and the sub-5s don't receive any interest at all, right? Wow. Which is ridiculous because, again, this is why you guys got to get my book, Looks Don't Matter. Because in the book, I talk about how sometimes when you're dealing with women, right, if they think you're too good looking, sometimes they will actually be intimidated by you and you'll get resistance from those women. Sometimes when a woman thinks you're really good looking, she assumes you get a lot of girls. So then she'll try to act different than the other girls and give you a harder time to get with her because she wants to separate herself from the other women.
Facts.
Right. So what the funny part is, the average guy, the normie, quote unquote, right, usually is the guy he can actually get more access generally easier than the guy that's the really, really good looking dude. Now, what they might be talking about is this. They can be talking about women giving them attention more, right? Meaning attention in the sense of a woman will look at a guy who looks really good and check him out, right? Is looking at a guy who's not so handsome or not so good looking, right? That happens all day because that means she's physically attracted to him because he looks good. But that does not equate to her actually having sex with him and following through when it comes to sex happening, because of all those other things that I talked about, where because he looks that good, she might be intimidated by it. This is the equivalent of saying, imagine you had a girl who you would consider a dime. You would think she's like a really hot chick, right? That's like somebody saying to that hot girl, man, you know, you're so cute, or you're so hot that I bet all these guys come and approach you all the time, right? And she'll look at you like, no, they don't, because why are they not approaching that really hot girl? Because they're all fucking scared. You understand what I'm saying? So she'll get approached, but she's not getting approached by everybody like that because a lot of guys are scared. So what are they going to do? They're going to stare. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's what'll happen. You know what I mean? It's crazy. But yeah, let's continue with this shit.
3. Normies get rejected the majority of the time they show interest in a girl. Sub-5s always get rejected. Chads get accepted a lot, and in fact, sometimes have women reaching out to them.
Oh my God, man. This button's gonna be... I ain't even let these other guys go talk yet. I'm just like... He said sub-5s always get rejected.
Always.
You feel what I'm saying?
Oh my God.
He said what normies get rejected the most, and then chads get accepted the most. So because a guy is good looking, he doesn't get rejected like every other guy. Is that what we're saying? And because a guy is unattractive or not as attractive as the other guys, he gets rejected most of the time versus all the other dudes. See, what a lot of guys do is this, when they don't understand the game, is that they try to simplify it, but they don't understand the complexities of game. Because what you have to understand is that there's a difference between physical attraction and sexual attraction. I talked about this earlier today. There's a difference between physical attraction and sexual attraction. I will show you guys again real quick right here, right? Physical attraction is being attracted to, and this is the 5 types of attraction a woman will have for a man. So we'll just talk about the physical and sexual. The physical attraction is being attracted to how a man's face and body looks. Does not always equate to sexual attraction. Right. Sexual attraction is being attracted to a man sexually. Sexual attraction is a combination of your looks, appearance, and behavior. So what that means is that if a woman is attracted to you sexually because of the way you look, that means she's sexually attracted to you because of the way you look, meaning that your physical appearance turns her on sexually. But just because you have a certain physical appearance doesn't mean that she's turned on sexually. So this is another thing right here. Hold on, let me take off this other thing real quick so we can see, the thing that's going down on the thing. So yeah, so a woman could be sexually attracted to you because she thinks you're good looking, but just because a woman thinks you're good looking doesn't mean she will be sexually attracted to you. You see what I'm saying? So a lot of guys don't understand that shit. So they're looking at it in the sense of literally talking about looks equating to sexual attraction. You see what I'm saying? Because unless you're chilling with it, unless you want your good looks to just be used for women saying that you're cute, then that's one thing. But if you actually want to fuck, you being cute isn't the end all be all, because you can be a cute nigga to her, but she don't want to fuck you. You see what I'm saying? It's fucking crazy, man. Fucking ridiculous. But let's continue this shit.
So that's true. That's true. That's definitely true.
That's true. Yeah. I mean, I have women reach out sometimes.
Yeah.
Occasionally. I'm not a Tyrone.
But in regards to rejections, maybe he's going on the perspective of that any girl he finds interest in, he mostly gets rejected. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, I would say that would be the same for me too. Yeah. But I kind of understand the women who already like me. Yeah. So it makes the rejection rate a lot lower.
Exactly.
Yeah.
4. When men ask women about their looks, normies will typically be told phrases like, "You're fine and there's nothing wrong with you." Meanwhile, chads will be told, "You're really attractive. Who's the lucky lady?" Then sub-5s are told, "One day you'll find the right person and make her really happy."
Oh, God. What happened, Miles? Miles, you was on mute.
Mute. Dudes really talk like this? What?
I know. But you know what the funny part is? Okay, he said if you ask a girl about your looks, already you fucking up. Why are you asking her about your
what? Who asking a bitch about? Nigga. Yo, dudes, oh my God, bro. Y'all need what? Wow. Y'all really ask a bitch how, hey, so how do I look? That's like that's so vaginal right there, because it's only a bitch like, oh, that, does this dress make me look fat? Like that type of shit.
Mm-hmm. Right, exactly.
Like a man ain't supposed to ask that shit.
Right. It's ridiculous. And then he said when you ask her that, she's gonna say these things. Okay, cool. She says those things. So what? What does that have to do with anything? See, a lot of guys, a lot of these guys, what they want is they want a woman who wants to have sex with them. Right. What does any of this have to do with a woman having sex with you?
Right.
Nothing. If a woman says to the chat, "Oh, you're attractive. Who's the lucky lady?" What they got to do with her fucking you?
Right.
If she's like, "Oh, you're fine. There's nothing wrong with you." Cool. What does that have to do with her wanting to have sex with you? Oh, one day you'll make a girl really happy. Okay. What does that have to do with her having sex with you? See, again, these guys equate all of this frivolous shit to oh, well, that means the girl wants you. No, it does not. None of that shit means that. But hey, this is what happens when you ain't got game. You know what I'm saying? Like, motherfuckers is on this goofy shit. Well, let's continue.
5. According to my Fiverr face rating data, 77% of men are classed as normies.
I would say too, from mine, this is my experience too. Most guys are right in here.
Yeah.
Almost every single dude. It's rare that I get someone here.
Really low.
Yeah.
Or even really high. Just mostly
it's rare up here too. Usually like right around here.
Makes sense.
The bottom 14% are classed as sub-5s, while just the top 9% of men fall into the Chad category. 6. Normies can overcome rejections if he finds a woman who has a specific type. For sub-5s, there is no such thing as types, as they are too unattractive. As for Chads, most girls will unknowingly have a type that resembles a Chad and wrongly assume their preference is unique, when in reality it is the man they are attracted to and not the type.
I'm into good-looking nerdy guys. Now I'm not into nerdy guys.
Yeah. What do you think about? You think there's some truth to that?
I've seen that example of what he's talking about. But some girls actually do have it depends on the girl. Like so many variables, bro.
It's right.
Like a good-looking girl. Yes, I understand her saying that, but an average to below average girl, she might genuinely be talking about nerdy guys or a type, and it could.
Hold on. You know, I feel like I'm teaching the youngins. I feel like I'm teaching the babies. You understand what I'm saying? Because these guys, he's saying that, you know, if you're a quote unquote sub-5, you know, you're no one's type. You understand what I'm saying? Because no chick's gonna want you. You feel what I'm saying? But if you're a normie, if you're you know, the nerd, you feel what I'm saying? Then maybe like some nerd chick who has a type of a nerd will like you. But then he's saying, you know, all women have the type of Chad without even knowing it, right? And now Austin Dunham and Jacked and Stacked is talking about, you know, yeah, well, if the, you know, the girl is like, you know, average, then maybe she'll want an average guy. But if she's hot, maybe she wants a hotter dude. And this is the mistake a lot of guys make, right? They think based off of the way the woman looks, that means that she wants a guy who looks like the male version of her. So, right. So she's an average chick. She's going to be cool with the average guy and settle for the average dude. You feel what I'm saying? But see, what a lot of guys don't understand is a lot of women's types are based off of what they've been grown up around. So what happens is that women basically get sort of like an imprint of the types of guys that they want. So, or you know, or that they become attracted to. So, if in her family she was around a bunch of husky dudes, she might end up liking football player type of motherfucker, the guys that look like that. Right. If she was around a lot of like, you know, tall, skinny type of dudes, that's what's going to probably be her preference because she's been used to seeing those type of guys.
Facts. You know, I did a video like that a while back where I explained that, you know, like looks and all that shit is kind of whack because you always have a chance depending on how her father look.
Right, exactly.
Because a lot of chicks subconsciously they'll have an affinity for guys that look like her dad. Mm-hmm. So if she got a short, stocky dad, then she gonna fuck with a nigga like me. You know?
Right. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. See, dudes they don't take into account those things, and those things vary so much.
Exactly.
So that guy who's the quote unquote sub-5, he could remind that chick of her dad or somebody she grew up with. You see what I'm saying? So what the fuck are we talking about? You know what I'm saying?
The part that kills me is that, you know, guys spend like look at the elaborate charts and all this shit.
Right.
Like what I see a lot of energy being put into all of these statistics, but do y'all actually go out and talk to bitches though? Do y'all actually go out and participate in the game? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Ridiculous. It's crazy. Anyway, let's continue with this shit.
It'll be the average nerdy guy.
So, but it's very like specific kind of.
Yeah.
7. Another way normies can overcome rejections is by gym maxing. In other words, building a highly aesthetic body. Meanwhile, Chads can still excel in dating with or without the gym. Then for sub-5,
he still has a female gaze, good body.
Exactly.
He should have put an example of like a actually skinny scrawny dude
with a skinny neck, like type. Yeah,
I think average guy, like that face with that body versus that face with
Hold on. Right. Wait, I gotta press the button. Hold on. I gotta press the shit.
Yes. Yes.
That face with that body.
Yes. Yes.
Yes, queen. Yes, queen. Yes, queen.
Yo, did I hear that nigga say he still has a female gaze?
Right. What the fuck is that?
What the fuck is that? Yo. Hey, yo. What the fuck? Yo.
That face with that body.
Yes.
What the hell is going on here? Oh my god.
Oh god, I feel sorry for these hoes out here, bro. Yo, I feel sorry for y'all bitches, bro. God damn.
Oh man, this shit is too funny. I'm like, oh, this is what niggas be doing on YouTube nowadays.
Oh.
This is what happens, guys. This is what happens when dudes ain't really about the game. This is the type of shit that goes down.
Wow.
Oh man.
Rainbow pill season. Somebody said pink pill season.
Yo. Oh man. All right. I'm gonna begrudgingly continue this shit. Oh my goodness.
Super skinny or overweight body, I think the normie might do better.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
Yep, I think so too. A lot of Wheat Waffles, I don't know why he used this dude, because that's not a good example. Like, this dude is female gaze man. I think this dude is a model, actually.
Yeah, that's Lachowski, whatever his name.
Chino,
whatever.
That's what yeah. Let's go.
Going to the gym has little to no impact as it is seen as compensating. 8. Height is a big factor and can change the category you're in. For example, a Chad who is 5'6" is roughly equivalent to an average height normie who is also near the same level to a 6'4" sub-5. 9.
I've seen those things where he's a 6, but he's 6'4".
Yeah.
What is he? He's a 9 or a 10.
Exactly.
So, yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
So Miles, you're a what? You're a sub-5 or something?
I've been a sub-5, nigga. I've been a sub-5. What? I'm chubby, I'm short, I'm bald. I've been a sub-5.
And I'm a normie because I'm under 6 feet or something. What's going on?
You're under 6 feet and you don't quite have like a six pack and
I'm a sub-normie.
And you don't have a female gaze and
somebody said they a Sub-Zero.
No, I'm not on that fucking chart, bro. I'm a negative something because I'm a nigga too. Because notice he ain't put no niggas on that chart.
Exactly right.
All the fucking niggas. So we got like negative. Both of us got starting at -3, and then I'm like, yo, bro,
But wait, hold on. He's about to talk about the matches on the dating apps. I want to hear what he's gonna say about this shit.
Yeah, that's facts. 1 to 3 matches daily.
When it comes to dating apps, normies can expect to get anywhere from 1 to 3 matches per day. Chads will get 10+. Sub-5s will get none besides the...
You being, Tyrone, whatever, being... is this true?
Yeah, 10 matches plus a day.
Wait, hold on, though. Hold on. There's something wrong with the data because according to this, me and you are Chads. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I was about to say.
What the fuck are we talking about then? So how could you be a Chad but also be a sub-5? Because obviously, or a normie. I don't understand what that means because we get 10+ matches a day.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So according
how am I getting 10+ matches a day when I'm like negative sub-5?
Exactly. You see what I'm saying?
No, bro.
You see, this is why guys have to actually go out in real life. You understand what I'm saying? They have to go out in real life and actually do shit and actually live life so that when you watch these videos on YouTube, it's just comedy. You understand what I'm saying? Because he said sub-5 get 0 matches, normies get 1 to 3 matches, and chads get 10 matches daily. So by the stats, we're chads or Tyrones or whatever the fuck you want to call it. But at the same time, they'll say we're not because we're under 6 feet. So which one is it? Are we the exceptions? Is there a glitch in the matrix? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't get it. That don't make no sense to me. It's fucking crazy, man. Oh my goodness. But anyway, let's continue.
Actively using the app is very easily done. Yeah.
Because I get like at least 5.
Yeah.
So, and that's like, I'm like high tier normie up here somewhere.
Yeah.
So,
and as a normie, 1 to 3 depends on location. Once again, variables, but
I just want to point out, it's kind of sad that men are actually like, because we're joking, but these niggas is serious. He's like, I'm actually, I'm a high tier normie. So, that like men are actually putting themselves in these categories and limiting themselves based off of some chart or some shit, some random nigga on YouTube named Waffles is telling them.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like what the fuck? Like, who is this kid? I bet you he got to be like 20 years old. I swear to God. Like, this nigga got to be like 20, 21 and never really done shit in his life and all that other stuff. And he's on here. Well, if you're a Chad, if you get 10 matches and, normies get like, what are we talking about here? This shit is it's weird. And these dudes is like really taking it seriously.
Dead serious.
Like, yo. Like, so I'm not a Chad, I'm not a Tyrone, but I'm a high tier normie. So, and imagine how thinking of that way affects your dating life. Because you're gonna see a girl and you're gonna want to holler at her and you're gonna be like, man, well, I was gonna go and approach her, but she looks like she only fucks with Chads, and I'm only a high tier normie at best. It's like, these dudes is funny, man. Oh my goodness.
R.I.P. to Kevin Samuels. These niggas need to call in to Kevin Samuels.
Exactly right. Facts.
So he can run them through the mill to dress size.
Exactly.
Are you a normie or sub-5 or a Chad? Okay. Right. All right. Exactly. Yeah, yo, I don't, man. The level of like the level of like a lack of self-respect, bro. Like I don't know. These niggas don't understand nothing about manhood. I don't think.
Right.
Like, man, it's just, I guess it's a different world we live in.
Facts. This shit crazy. Let's continue this shit.
Generality, sure, yeah, I agree with that.
Exactly. Yeah.
Occasional scam bot or Instagram clout chaser. 10. If a normie tells a joke, it will be laughed at by girls only if it is funny. Meanwhile, for sub-5s, all of their jokes will be seen as weird or creepy. Then for chads, their jokes will be voluntarily laughed at by women, no matter how bad or offensive it is. 11.
How charismatic they are. I've seen ugly guys, and I'm going based on my own personal experiences too, of course, but in college, the biggest slayers I know were the funny guys who were average to below average.
Exactly.
Swear to God.
Yep. That's been my experience too. Yeah.
Oh, you on mute.
On mute, my bad. Yeah, so the Waffles dude, he's talking about, if this person says a joke, they're gonna be offended. But if somebody says they have to be funny if they're a normie, but if they're a chat, see, he has such simple-minded thinking. You know what I'm saying? With all of this shit, right? And what a lot of guys don't understand is, again, when it comes to sex appeal, a part of your sex appeal is your behavior.
Right.
So a lot of times these quote unquote sub-5s, right? If they're talking to a chick and the chick finds them humorous, right? And the guy knows how to just talk to a woman and flirt with her, he could make shit happen with that woman, right? Whereas if the Chad says some goofy joke, right? The only way it's going to be humorous, or not even humorous, but where she'll laugh and entertain it, is if she's attracted to him. So the thing is, if a woman is attracted to you, right? Everything you do is going to seem cool to a certain extent of, on the front end, right? But her being attracted to you isn't indicative of you being a Chad, and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? So it's like these niggas, it's so fucking crazy, man.
In college, high school, it was always the dudes who were at least average, and they just had like personality, like social skills to the roof, and those dudes would just clean up. It wasn't really the best looking guys, which is, I don't know. This really hasn't been my experience. As far as jokes, I don't know.
What are you gonna say, Miles?
No, because they're basically disproving this whole fucking shit.
Right, exactly.
Basically said the guys with the most personalities, regardless of how they look, is the ones that clean up.
Right, exactly. So if they understand that, why do they keep talking all this looks maxing, gym maxing, blah, 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 and all this other shit as the end all be all?
I don't know, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Crazy. Let's go.
I don't know if that's true about funny normies. If they tell a joke, it has to be funny. Versus if a Chad tells a joke, it doesn't matter what he says.
It's just funny. No, it can
go either way. Yeah, like I feel like if you're corny and you're a Chad, some chicks will still sleep with you just because, but most girls, oh, he's corny. Like he's whack.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
Like used for attention. For Chads, the roles are reversed and women are competing for his attention. Then for sub-5s, they don't even have a place in these games as women don't want to be associated with them. 12. When a man approaches a woman, the most common rejection type for normies are soft rejections. For example, sorry, I have a boyfriend. Sub-5s too will get a lot of these soft rejections, but will also experience the occasional hard rejection.
I have to unpack right there.
You say, why did I say yay, Chad?
I guess because, it's a good looking guy. I guess that's what he's trying to say.
Chads get rejected, Tyrones get rejected.
Does Ocon get rejected?
Yes. Bro, I'm friends with good looking people. Even me, myself, my dating life. Everybody gets rejected, I promise. It's mostly soft rejections, though.
Exactly.
I most.
See, exactly. So
everybody gets rejected.
Right. And I agree with them. Everybody else get rejected. See that the other guy, Waffles dude, this nigga, he just, again, the way his mind works, he's just copy and pasting all of these. Well, this is going to happen to this guy. This is going to happen to that guy. And then it's going to happen. He's just going up the ladder. Oh, you're going to get harsh rejections. Normie's going to get soft rejections. And then Chad is just going to get a bunch of chicks that just want to fuck with him. He don't even know what rejection is, really. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is so goofy. And again, everybody gets rejected because everybody has different tastes. Everybody has different situations and things going on. So just because you walk up with your jawline, don't mean a chick gonna want to fuck with you like that. Like these niggas, like, I swear, man, it's like some of these dudes, they gotta be trolling, but they really be thinking this shit. You feel what I'm saying? It's fucking crazy. Let's continue.
Mostly get soft rejections, even in person. I've vlogged this on my YouTube channel and my Patreon multiple times. So yeah, I've seen soft rejections from Chads and even me myself. I've never had a harder rejection like that, even when I was a normie though, I'm not gonna lie. But I think it comes off on your how you present it.
Exactly. Yeah, I've had a couple of like kind of hard rejections where during daytime, approach a chick and they'll just keep walking, they'll ignore you or be like, I don't want to buy anything, or like just like I'm not interested. I'm like, wait, I was just trying to come up with it, you know what I'm saying? But
I've been ignored. Where like in a nightlife environment, even at my looks low now, talk to a chick, not there.
Yeah.
Ghost. And I just move it on. Yeah.
Exactly.
Everybody gets rejected.
Exactly.
So Awesome Dunham just said, listen, this time I'm getting ignored.
Really?
And this is supposed to be, muscle bound, guy, right? He's, what I'm saying?
Oh, look at his looks level.
Right. Exactly.
I mean, he's maxed out at the looks level.
Right. He's been looks maxing forever, right?
Oh my God.
So if he's been looks maxing and gym maxing and doing all this other stuff and women are still ignoring him and shit is still happening, then what are we talking about?
Yo, I see why Pookies and Ray Rays love to punch niggas like this in the face.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I see why Pookies and Ray Rays love to like beat up pretty boys and shit. Like, cause it's like, bro, like this is what you, like I said, the level of disrespect that they, because it's like subscribing to these type of beliefs and perspectives. There is an intrinsic pedestalization of women,
mm-hmm.
and at the same time, a lowering of yourself as a man.
Right.
You understand? It's built into the perspective.
Mm-hmm.
So when I if we look at masculinity, if we look at manhood, or just men as a brand,
right,
this is definitely an insult to all fucking men.
Mm.
You see what I'm saying? And for that reason, I am compelled to want to bring you harm.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And so that's what I mean when I say I can understand why the archetype real nigga,
right,
or the archetype masculine dude, or like, for example, like the alpha biker dude, or the nigga that just came out of jail, or the loner type dude, or you know what I'm saying? Like that masculine guy who doesn't give a fuck about any of this shit.
Right.
I can see why, like the jeans and t-shirt type nigga.
Right.
I can see why he would just, like, if one of these niggas said something wrong to him, he would just haul off and punch him in the fucking face and feel totally justified.
Right. Right.
Your entire perspective is shitting on the brand of man.
Right.
Like, you're disrespecting me by disrespecting yourself, and you don't even realize it.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? So, I'm not advocating this.
Right.
Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying, like, coming up, and you see certain guys behave a certain way, right? And when they see fucking cornball, pretty ass niggas, on they metrosexual shit,
right?
And and one of them niggas say something funny to them, and they just go off and knock a nigga out, and it's like, damn, bro, why you have to act like that? And it's like, and I never understood, but now, like, looking at all this, I'm like, okay, I understand now. You
right,
feel me?
Right. Yo, it's shit funny.
Misrepresenting the brand heavy, bro.
That's crazy. All right, let's continue with this shit.
A lot, and in fact, can sometimes have women approaching them. To put it more simply, chads get accepted by women, normies get friend-zoned by women, sub-5s get harshly rejected by women.
What?
Yo, that Oh, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, go ahead now. Say it again.
Oh shit! Now I can't hear your ass. Fucking bullshit. I'm gonna go back out and come back in. Hold on.
Hey guys, this is your boy Miles Cunningham. We're doing the show, and shout out to Austin Dunham and Jack Max Stacks, whatever his name is. Shout out to the pretty boys and the LMS guys. And
I can hear you now. Yeah, this fucking shit be wilding out. Let me pull back the screen and shit.
Okay. You want to take the call real quick?
Yeah, we can take a call real quick.
All right. 718. Thanks for holding. You're on live with Lucario and Miles. Did you donate?
Yeah, I donated. What's going on, y'all?
What's going on?
This is Moses.
Oh, is that Moses?
Yeah, man.
All right, keep it real quick because we got a lot more of this video to go. But go ahead, you got 60 seconds. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Moses.
Listen, but how y'all doing, man? But look,
chilling. Yep.
I had a date for Thursday. I set up a date with a chick for Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to know the reason why I set up a date for a chick on Thursday, because I was taking an advice that you and Miles made on one of y'all videos, where if you take a chick out on a date, understand, and then you try to get sex, is a chance that she might stay around. I don't remember, but the thing is, for me, the reason why I take a chick out on a date to the bar for Thursday is I'm trying to see if this is a chick who wants to follow my lead, if she's gonna listen and things like that. But while we at the bar, I'm gonna be flirting and things like that, building sexual attention. What's your thoughts on that?
Well, yeah, that's what you got to do, bro. Just go there, build some sexual tension with her. If you can smash that night, smash that night. If you can't smash that night, then all you do is try to get her to meet you again within the week. You feel what I'm saying? Then smash her that time, and then just keep it moving. You feel what I'm saying? Or keep pushing. And if you if you want to keep seeing her, you know what I mean? Just hit her up again the following week, see if she's available and want to make it happen. If she want to make it happen, she'll make it happen. If she don't, then you just, keep it pushing. But that's pretty much it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. A quick thing. I don't know what I'm gonna say. So for those who say rejection is a problem, man, listen. I got rejected today by 3 chicks, and I just got to this one. This chick who I bagged today. I on a date one Thursday. I bagged her today. You understand? So that comes from getting rejected by 3 chicks just to get to her.
Right.
All right. So once again, I'm only doing this because I'm trying to see if this chick is gonna follow my lead. You know, and that's the main purpose of that.
Right. That's what's up. Well, yeah, let us know how it goes. You know what I'm saying? And holla at you, man. All right.
All right, man. Thanks for taking my call, man.
All right. Be patient. So real quick, I wanted to say about this portion right here, where he said Chads get accepted, normies get friend zone, and then the sub-5s get rejected. Do you see how he's trying to simplify this shit? Like you can't do this. This is like, because basically by this logic, what he's saying is the only men who are able to have sex with women are Chads.
That's not true.
Does that even make sense? You know what I'm saying? Like this nigga, this is how goofy this shit is. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just so goofy. I mean, just like, man, like, who takes this shit seriously? You understand what I'm saying? Because if you have all these, because basically the chart earlier, because a lot of the shit he's saying contradicts itself. And the chart that he had earlier was saying that most of the guys are normies out here. And then you have a small percentage of guys with Chads and another percentage of guys who are sub-5, whatever, right?
Right.
So if most of the guys are normies, how are these normies being created? If Chad is just out here fucking all these hot girls, right? If Chad has access to a lot of women, he's most likely fucking the hottest women. So if Chad is fucking all the hottest women and he's the only one that's fucking, then shouldn't there be a bunch of Chads walking around?
Right.
Like, where all these ugly niggas come from? Where all these sub-5s come from?
Well, they say, two good-looking parents sometimes make ugly kids. So
right. So probably that's what happened. Probably a bunch of good-looking motherfuckers just like, you know what I'm saying, got together. I don't know. This is crazy. But anyway, so let's continue this shit. I don't even know if we're gonna do the whole fucking thing, but we'll see. Let's go.
14. A common feature of Chads is their sharp jawline. A jawline that is square with good definition. Most normies have average-looking or rounded jawlines. Sub-5s typically have recessed and asymmetrical jawlines. So in regards to the jawline thing, have always had a nice jawline. Even when I was normie, people always commented on my jawline. I think that's because of my upbringing and how I naturally always close my mouth. You had good posture. Always. I've never been a mouth breather.
What did you say?
How the fuck did he say he used to be a normie?
Right.
How do you transform from a normie to a Chad? How do you do that?
I don't know.
I thought you're born the way you were born.
No, but that's why you got to looks max, bro, and gym max, so that you can transform. See, that's the logic with all of this shit.
Right.
See, they're like, fuck that game shit. Game don't exist. Right. So what you need to do is that you need to gym max and looks max so that you can go from sub-5 to normie and then eventually Chad, hopefully. So once you reach Chad level, then you can get girls. You see what I'm saying? And then girls will want to be with you because now you're Chad. Oh my God.
God bless these niggas, man.
This shit is too funny, man. This is like crazy. This is crazy. But anyway, let's continue.
Even when I catch myself like, am I mouth breathing? No, I never do it. So maybe that could be it. And my mom and dad do have good facial development too.
As for Chads, they can get away with mirror selfies and cringe photos and still get results. Then for sub-5s, all techniques will work just as bad as they all net 0 matches.
I want to do a test on that, and I plan on doing it on my channel, is can I get away with actually having bad pictures? Is the good pictures, is it cope for somebody who's good looking? I don't think so, but maybe we'll have to test it out.
In high school, Chads might be told, you're going to break a lot of hearts when you're older, Meanwhile, normies and sub-5s will be told, I know you're going to make a girl very happy one day. 31. Another common occurrence in high school is chads will be gossiped about by the girls. They may say things like, I wonder who John has a crush on. I think he likes Alison. I wonder when he's going to ask her out. Meanwhile, if normies and sub-5s try to enter the dating game in high school, they will be told to just focus on yourself for a while, which in essence is only a polite way of keeping unwanted guys out of the dating market.
You notice this whole time we've been ignoring the sub-5.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I know. I was just about to say. That's why I was laughing because I was like, damn, we've been ignoring the whole that shit.
See, this shit right here. Let me tell you what's happening with a lot of this shit, right? A lot of these guys who like for example, like Austin Dunham and this other dude, Jack the Stack, whatever, you know, these guys, when they were growing up, were nerds. I mean, they're still kind of nerds now, but they were, you know what I'm saying? Like they were the nerdy guy that was getting ignored by women.
Right.
Then they hit the gym. They started looks maxing and gym maxing, and they were getting attention from women who were basically, you know, they were like checking them out because they were like, oh, you're a decent looking guy. Let me, you know, I'm giving you that look.
Mm-hmm.
Right. But what happens is that they still don't have no game though.
Right.
So what happens is that see what they're not telling you. I'm gonna tell you what they're not telling you. They're not telling you that they're dealing with a bunch of chicks who are flaking, who are playing them, who are giving them the runaround.
Right.
So they're still probably, you know, I'm sure they're still fucking here and there. I'm not saying they're not fucking, but what I'm saying is that I'm telling you that they're getting a lot of, you know, because like he said earlier, he's like, I'll be in the club, the chicks be ignore me, and that's fine because that's going to happen to every guy. But what I'm saying is that a lot of these dudes, like these guys, what happens is that they're able to grasp a woman based off of the bare minimum. And like, you know how certain guys get pussy because they trick, right? With the money. These guys are simping with their looks. Do you understand what I'm saying? So what they do is they try to coast with their looks.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? With the looks and the muscles and all that. So they'll try to coast with that. But what happens is that there's a lot of situations where shit's not working for them because they don't have any strong foundation when it comes to game. So therefore, they'll be in situations where they'll lose out on situations with women because the women recognize that, damn, okay, I thought he was good. You know, I think he's good looking, but I don't know. That's it. I'm not really, because again, like we always say, your language exposes you.
Mm-hmm.
So if I'm listening to these two guys and the stuff that they're saying, I can tell that they ain't got no game.
Right.
And so if you ain't got no game, I can tell the other shit that you're going through when you're dealing with women. See what I'm saying? Because dudes who have game still have to try. Guys who don't have game have to try harder. So if a dude who has game knows how much effort has to go into making things happen when it comes to dealing with women and having successful situations and relationships, when he listens to a guy who doesn't have game, he's like, yeah, I know you're going through some other shit. I know that you going through some other shit that you don't really want to even talk about. So what happens is that when you're thinking about the whole looks maxing thing and the gym maxing thing, what it is it's a thought process of, if I can continue to look better and get more muscles and get better looking or whatever the fuck it is, right? Then what can happen is that maybe, just maybe, I don't have to, you know, worry about my game as much. Maybe if I get better looking, instead of, you know, this amount of girls rejecting me, I can get this amount of girls rejecting me. But this is the ironic part about it. I'm sure these guys are at least in their 30s, at least in their early 30s.
Right.
And if not in their late 20s, but I'm sure they're in their early 30s. I think the Jack the Stack is in his early 30s. I'm not sure about the other dude, Austin, but at least in their early 30s. What does that mean? That means they're old and they're getting older. So when you get older, so you know, I'm sorry to have to tell you guys this because I know the red pill try to gas y'all niggas up acting like age like fine wine and shit. You feel what I'm saying? When you get older, there's a lot of things that happen to your body because you're getting older.
Right.
So it's not to say you can't look good as you get older, but you're going to be an older motherfucker. So you're not going to be as good looking as you were in your 20s. It's not going to happen. You feel what I'm saying? So you can't just hold on to that thing as the end all be all. You feel what I'm saying?
Exactly. I mean, it's these guys, they run the risk of being that, being like a chick who only takes pride in her appearance, but takes pride in nothing else. You understand?
Right.
Like that, that vacuous airhead bitch that once you get past the looks, you realize that she serves no fucking purpose.
Exactly.
You understand? And I'm like, yeah, it's cool to go to the gym. It's cool to, I guess, look smacks or whatever the fuck. I mean, it's good to be aesthetically pleasing.
Right.
That's the only thing you got going on where this is all you do. You sit and fucking judge other men and worry about how many times they get rejected based on their jawline. And that's the only thing you could fucking talk about.
Right.
Like, seriously, what is a bitch really supposed to do with a nigga like that?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying.
What is a bitch really? Because imagine the nigga, he just sitting there trying, because look, all I can do is look good for the bitch, right?
Right.
So imagine the nigga is sitting there terrified to say anything because he's like, well, I don't want to say the wrong thing to fuck up my chances of getting pussy. Right. So I'm gonna keep my muscles flexed and I'm gonna just sit here and smile and hope I can survive until we get back to my house so we can have sex.
Right. Right, exactly.
Like niggas is just like sitting there like
right, exactly. What are you gonna do? Just sit there and flex all day, all the whole date or some shit?
The whole time, nigga, because I mean, look, even these fucking like fitness gurus and fucking the dudes that do the memes and the reels and they have fitness they do fitness videos and shit.
Right.
They'll tell you like while the camera's on, they're flexing the whole time. Don't get it twisted.
Right, exactly.
A nigga with a natural six-pack doesn't look like that.
Exactly, right.
When you have a six-pack, naturally, if you relax, it doesn't look like that. I'm sorry.
Exactly.
You get what I'm saying? So all of them motherfuckers y'all watching on social media, once the camera switches on, they are flexing. Remember that.
Facts.
You understand what I'm saying? So what the fuck are you really doing on a date with a bitch? You just...
Exactly, right. Oh, shit. It's crazy.
You ain't got nothing to talk about. You don't have any type of charm or charisma to you. You're just worried about the next time you could go to the fucking gym. So you can look smacks. So you can look good for a bitch. When and it's like, man, like, and that's what I'm saying. Like, these niggas is representing the brand horribly, bro. Horribly.
It's crazy.
Because don't get it. See, you have to understand that back in the day when a nigga was a big brolic burly nigga, it was always for a reason.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? If a nigga's a brolic burly nigga, he probably work in the coal mines. He probably do construction. He probably just got out of jail. He probably is a boxer or a professional weightlifter. There's probably a real reason for him to look the way he looks.
Right, exactly.
Not just to fucking attract females, because a real man doesn't use his looks to attract females. A real man uses pretty much everything else but his looks to attract a fucking female.
That's facts. That's facts.
Real niggas look the way they look based on their lifestyle. So if I lift heavy shit all day because that's the job that I do, then I'm gonna have big arms and a big chest because that's how it works. If I do construction where I'm fucking using a jackhammer all day, or I'm, you know what I'm saying? I'm lifting bags of fucking rice and I'm moving them in the warehouse, or there has to be a reason for me to look this way, because I'm not using my muscles to attract a bitch.
Right.
I'm using my muscles because I have to use my muscles, therefore they grow.
Exactly.
That's what a real nigga did.
Mm-hmm.
That's why today, like, as much as these fucking as much as these bitch ass niggas want to complain about the modern woman,
right?
Yo, the modern man been dropped the fucking ball.
That's facts.
Be clear.
That is facts.
The modern man has dropped the ball for a long fucking time now.
Mm-hmm.
To the point where you got niggas like this. These are the niggas that are getting, you know, the support and attention, and niggas is actually looking at them like, yo, that makes sense though, you know. If I was a little bit straighter, you know what I'm saying, I'll probably get more matches. You feel me?
Right, exactly. This shit is crazy. This is what happens when motherfuckers don't understand the game. Let's continue.
Because I feel like most guys aren't. Yeah. Like most guys aren't here.
Yeah. I think from our perspectives and knowing how men are, most men are normies.
Yeah.
Or the maybe Chad.
Because you guys know, like, I talk about this all the time. Most of the guys I see rating and looks maxing plans are in average range between 4 and 6. Yeah. Nobody's sub 4. And actually, this should be sub 4. This should be sub 5. Yeah. Actually. But yeah, we happy to kind of do it. That's kind of funny. That's interesting.
32. One caveat to this, though, for normies, is they may luck out once or twice at school with an attractive girlfriend, as she's yet to get a taste of cheap. As for chads, they don't need to rely on this, as they already have much dating success. Then for sub-5s, besides having the luck of a lottery win, they can't rely on just be first as an option. 33. Another common problem in young men's dating lives is a girl may talk to normies and chads the exact same way. And when the chad fails to pick up on the signs, the girl will get frustrated because he's not made a move. However, when a normie does pick up on the signals and he makes his move, he is rejected, told there were no such indications and the girl was just being friendly. 34.
Man, you know what's funny? Trying to hear someone who don't understand game explain game is very frustrating.
Very, very.
Like, it's very frustrating, man, because I'm like, dude, what the fuck are you talking about? He basically was trying to explain attention whores, but he was basically saying that if you're a Chad, then there's no such thing as attention whores. Because she wants you to do this and do that with her. But the other guys who are normies, she's just going to be like, oh, I was just playing around and being friends and blah, 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 blah. Because you're a normie. But if you were a Chad, though, I would fuck with you. Like, you know what's the interesting part? I always find it funny how a lot of guys want to simplify the complexities of, you know, women. Now, there are certain simple things when it comes to women, but what you got to understand is women are illogical, they're emotional, they're all over the place, they're fickle, they're flaky. So you're trying to apply a simple logic to a woman,
right?
You see what I'm saying? Like, and this is what he's trying to do.
Mm-hmm.
He's trying to apply simple ass logic to a fucking unstable creature. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are we doing here?
And see, and that is all of it is like what they call a fool's errand, right? Where because all it really is that they're seeking some type of comfort and some type of, like, they're trying to attach known to the unknown.
Right, exactly.
Right? They're trying to attach some type of stability to instability. They're trying to look for a place of comfort in the world of game and hollering at bitches.
Mm-hmm.
And, bro, I don't give a fuck how many times you make these charts and figure out all these numbers and statistics.
Right.
The only thing that matters is the next bitch you gotta go say something to. That's the only thing that matters. And you don't know what type of day she's having. You don't know what her situation is.
You don't know what type of nigga she like. You don't know nothing.
What type of nigga she like. You don't know if she just if she's 2 months removed from a whole sex trafficking situation. You don't know if she's adopted. You don't know if she's gay. You don't know nothing.
Right.
And that's the part, honestly, that's the part that a lot of these bitch ass niggas can't stand. The fact that they have no idea what's about to happen when they try to holler at a bitch.
Right, exactly.
See, a real nigga, a nigga with game, a man embraces the unknown.
Exactly.
Because a man knows who he is. So he knows no matter what happens with this bitch, whether she say yes, no, whether she throw a drink in my face, whether she run that way, whether she ignores me, whether she gives me a hard rejection or a soft rejection, no matter what the fuck happens, because I know who I am, nothing about me is going to change.
Exactly.
Do you understand? So a man, an actual man, goes into the situation. He embraces the fact that there's an unknown, but because he knows who he is, he takes comfort in his own identity.
Right. Exactly.
And he moves forward through the unknown because he's so fucking steadfast and confident in his own identity and who he is. He realizes that nothing can affect him no matter what happens.
Right.
And because he's so confident about that, he has the ability to go through the unknown.
Exactly.
And embrace the experience, and he can learn from it. He can gain information. He can benefit in so many different ways. Why? Because he's the one and only constant. You see what I'm saying? But these weak ass motherfuckers, they're allowing the variables of the unknown to change who they are at every given moment.
Exactly.
You notice he was like, "Oh, when I was a normie, but now I'm a Chad. And the other one, oh, and now at first I was sub-5, but now I'm like a high level normie." Right. You see what I'm saying? Like their identity literally changes. Based on all the shit that's going on with the charts and the averages and the fucking
all that shit, right?
Statistics. They're allowing all that shit to affect how they see themselves, and that's the part that makes them weak, and that's the part they'll never fucking understand.
Exactly.
No matter how much niggas like us try to explain it to them, they be like, "Yeah, but if I look smack, so like." A man's only sanctuary, a man's only safe space is his own identity.
Facts.
That's the part, man. When I listen, like what, when I hear this type of shit, bro, man, it's insulting, frustrating, and just sad, bro.
Right. Exactly. It's crazy, man. But let's continue some of this shit. Oh my goodness.
I don't like that. I was about to say experience because like even for me, like I'll say, being a high tier normie, whatever. I've had girls do this who like occasionally I would have girls who make a move and like I would not kind of be interested in her, and then she'll get aggressive. Like I know you've had that, you know what I mean? So I don't know. I feel like it can vary if you fit that phenotype that chick really like. Then it can go either way. You know what I mean? So I think this is probably a generalization that he's making. I agree.
And the girl.
You heard what he said? If you fit the phenotype that the girl likes,
right?
Like this is their rhetoric. This is how they think. This is what they say when they're entering into the situation. When a nigga like me is walking up to a bitch, like, let me see if I even like this bitch. Yo, bitch, what's up? I don't say yo bitch what's up, but in my mind I'm like, let me go say what up to this bitch and see if I like her.
Exactly.
Because I know who I am. I don't fucking know who you are yet. I haven't met you yet.
Right.
So you don't matter that much. And I'm not trying to fit into no phenotype that you might like. I don't give a fuck what you like, bitch.
Exactly.
That fucking rosebud.
Exactly. Facts.
Hi, how you doing? You think I give a fuck about how you doing, bitch? All I want you to motherfucking do is open your mouth and say something so I can hear how your voice sounds so it can tell me how the fuck to get at you.
The game is flowing.
Fucking, no disrespect to Rosebud, but Rosebud got to be like a sub normie or what is it? A sub.
Right, exactly. and Rosebud was pimping out here. What you talking about?
Yo, you know what I'm saying? Like you can hear it in the way they talk. Their language exposes them heavy. Oh, well, if you fit into the phenotype that she likes, really, bro?
When I was a sub 5 and then I got to like a high tier normies level, then this was happening. I'm like, what are we talking about?
Y'all niggas, bro. Come on. Man, I keep interrupting.
Let's continue this shit.
Girl was just being friendly. 34. Chads will generally acquire more confidence and better social skills during their school years. This is due to them receiving better treatment and involvement from classmates.
True. Yeah, like your looks determine like your confidence.
People want to include you in.
Yeah, naturally.
Yeah.
You know what I noticed about myself, bro? This has to do with sports. For some reason, when I go to the court, I just look like I'm good at basketball.
Hold on. Did he just say your looks determine your confidence?
Play that back.
I gotta rewind that back a little bit. Hold on. We gotta rewind that back just a little bit. Hold on. Okay, hold on.
It can go either way. You know what I mean? So I think this is just probably a generalization that he's making.
I agree.
But yeah.
Patience, and the girl was just being friendly. 34. Chads will generally acquire more confidence and better social skills during their school years. This is due to them receiving better treatment and involvement from classmates.
True. Yeah, like your looks determine like your confidence.
People want to include you in.
Yeah, naturally.
Yeah.
You know what I noticed about myself, bro? This has to do with sports. For some reason, when I go to the court, I just look like I'm good at basketball. So a guy like without
he can hoop.
People just assume that I'm like great at basketball, and then when they pick me on the team or pick me first, they see like I'm not horrible,
you got that Sean Marion.
Just throwing it up.
The little flick of the wrist.
I'm not horrible, but I'm not great either, and it kind of surprises them. And I think that's a big thing I've noticed, and I noticed that when I was playing basketball yesterday, it's like a halo effect. People think I'm good at basketball because I look like I'm good at basketball.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like facially.
Me, people don't think I'm good, and I end up being pretty.
No, yo, stop, bro. Come on, yo. He said I look like I'm good at basketball. He said I look like I'm good at basketball facially. Is anybody niggas in the chat? I need y'all to, bro. He said I look like I'm good at basketball facially.
Yes.
What does that even mean, bro?
I look like I'm good at basketball facially.
Yo, I'm like, see, these niggas took looks maxing to the next level. They're like, listen, I look good, so I'm good at everything, nigga. You understand what I'm saying? I look good facially, so they assume that I'm good at open heart surgery. You feel what I'm saying? Because I walked into the fucking restaurant, somebody was choking. They said, is there a doctor in the house? They said, that nigga right there look like he's a doctor because he looks good facially. Like, what the fuck are we talking about?
Yo, last time you played basketball with your face? You ever played basketball with your face?
I never played basketball with my face. I don't know.
Yo.
I mean, but that's what I heard. I heard to join the NBA, you got to look good facially. You know? So,
facially. And I'm sure that's what a bitch is thinking, because a nigga fuck you with his face, right?
Exactly. I think that's what happens. You know what I'm saying? Hey, let's continue. See what he's saying.
And these like, damn, that motherfucking hoop. Yeah. You know, no one pick you up. Like you go to hoop at the YMCA, nobody pick you up on the team. Mm-hmm. And then when somebody pick you up and they hoop, then everybody like, oh man, he can hoop. But I don't have that look. Most people don't think I can hoop.
Yeah.
So
I've seen the vice versa too, where unattractive guy or guy who looks like he doesn't hoop and he's a beast.
Yeah.
You know, all the way.
Facts.
And speaking about the confidence thing too. So me, myself, I saw you made a video. You was like, Chad on the outside.
Yeah, sub-5 on the inside.
Sub-5 on the inside. I've had experiences like that more when I was into my looks matching phase and I was getting more attractive and getting more attention. But the way I kind of fix it is that I kind of fake it till I make it by using the reverse of this. I'm like, okay, I'm good looking. Other people perceive me as this, that, confident, this. So I need to act that way. You know what I mean?
Until it caught up with your looks.
Yeah, exactly.
Bruh.
Yo.
Bruh.
We got a call. You want to take it?
Yeah, but I want to say this real quick.
Okay.
Yesterday's price is not today's price, my nigga. I'm sorry. Because I'm listening and watching this shit.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, you got to listen to what these guys are saying. They basically said, listen, you know, when I look this way, he said, Chad on the outside, sub-5 on the inside. What that means is I look this way on the outside, but on the inside, I'm an insecure little boy. I'm an insecure bitch. So now what happens is I got to fake it till I make it. Yeah. Because then, you know, at some point, you know, my inside will feel as just as good as I look on the outside. This is the problem with all this stuff, though, is that they're still looking at confidence from outside sources.
Yep.
Because they're like, oh, well, if people are going to treat me like this if I act this way, people are going to treat me like that or do this way if they perceive I'm this way. So they're constantly judging or looking at their confidence through the lens of what other people are doing. You know what I'm saying? It's not coming from inside them and who they really are and understanding their value, understanding their identity, understanding what makes them them. It's more so, how do I appear and how do people perceive me? If they perceive me this way, then I will feel confident, versus them understanding being confident just to be confident within themselves and who they are. You see what I'm saying? But yeah, we could take the call real quick. Let's go.
All right, let's 267. You're on live with with the Looks Max.
Yo, what's going on?
What's going on, man? Did you donate?
What's going on? Yes, sir. $7 on the cash app.
All right, appreciate you.
What's going on?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. By the way, I'm Dave G. I'm calling in from Philly.
All right, Dave. How old are you?
34 years old.
All right. Cool. Peace.
Let's go with you.
So my question is basically, would you guys say that, like, categorizing yourself as a man or comparing yourself to other men, would you say that also translates to you categorizing women? And you know what I'm saying? Like, and the reason why I ask that is because basically when you're characterizing yourself as a man or categorizing yourself as a man rather, and comparing yourself to other men, that kind of deviates you from being at one with your core, like Steve the Dean talks about.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Right. Therefore, being at one with yourself, you're able to lead, guide, and direct the woman. You know, minus all the categorization. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, would y'all say that translate to that? Like categorizing yourself as a man translate to categorizing women?
So
go ahead.
You go ahead, Miles.
Oh, no, definitely. I feel so, because if you don't realize the impact of the fact that you're one of a kind, then it'll be hard for you to it'll be hard for you to realize that about other people as well. You know, as far as, because if you don't understand that you're one of a kind, then you don't understand that there's only going to be a certain like amount of women that could really get on your level or get with your page. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, and the problem with most men is that they're trying to fuck every single girl in the world when I think more men need to realize that because you are who you are, not every woman deserves or is going to be compatible with you. And that's just the reality that we got to get used to. But these niggas want to fuck everybody and everything. And if a bitch don't feel them, they take it personally, like, oh my God, she has a boyfriend. She's not interested in me. I must be a sub-5.
Right, and that's,
you see what I'm saying?
And that's like that's where the thirst comes from. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like Lucario was saying, like, you know, these dudes is they good looking simps or whatever you were saying like that. You know what I mean? So it's like they're using, you know, surface shit to attract women. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what happens. See, that's the thing when you're dwelling on the surface. Shout out to Steve the Dean. We talk about surface dwellers. Is that's all that is gonna happen. You understand what I'm saying? That's the experience that you're gonna experience is surface level shit, and so you don't even get into a deeper understanding of yourself because you're just worried about or focusing on the surface level of yourself, which is the whole looks maxing and gym maxing that all these dudes is talking about nowadays. And that's why the funny part is that a lot of these guys, right, they're going to be in situations where they're going to be with a chick that they really feeling, and a dude who they would assume or who they judge as less attractive than them is going to take their bitch and they're going to feel some type of way. It's going to go against everything they believed.
Right.
They're going to be like, how did this sub-5 take my girl? And I'm a Chad. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how did that happen? That don't make no sense.
And also too, like, with just the concept of you being at one with your core, you know what I'm saying? You being able to be at one with your core, you're going to be able to bring the core out of the woman out. So it really ain't no point in categorizing women, because if you one with yourself, the woman that follows your lead and is fucking with you, that's that's what you gonna want to fuck with anyway.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah, that's real shit, man. But yeah, man, we appreciate the call, my brother. We gonna continue the video and keep
y'all that good game for sure, man. Thank you.
All right, man. Appreciate you, man. Take it easy. Be safe.
Shout out to K Zaggin 20.
Yeah.
Man, that's funny, man. It's shit crazy. But let's continue.
Yeah.
This is known as positive reinforcement.
236. Hold on, we're gonna get with you in a second.
Contrast, sub-5s are more likely to be shy and timid as they get excluded more often. This is known as negative reinforcement theory. 35, moving past high school age, Chads will continue to dominate the dating market in their early to mid-20s. However, normies may be able to catch up and have their season in the sun after 30 if they've built great wealth and resources.
Yeah, after 25.
I've noticed Chads in high school, this could be my perspective, but Chads in high school look like shit now.
Yep.
In their 20s, bro.
I'm telling y'all, man.
Like they peaked in high school versus the normies who didn't peak in high school, peaked later in the mid-20s.
Facts, man.
Yeah.
All the dudes I knew, this dude named James in high school, dude named Rock. He slayed, bro. And then now, bro, he's like drug out and like
probably hitched up to some average.
Yeah, bro,
average
it's
shit.
crazy. And then I'm like winning now.
Yeah,
it's weird, man. So yeah, I think what this is, wheat waffles, not 30s, I'll say 25. That's really where the underachievers start to kind of catch up. I told you guys, it's something magical about 26, 27, like that age range.
Yeah,
something happens. I don't know what.
Yeah, you
but
really grow into yourself.
You grow into your face, man. Especially my baby face guys out there. So.
So guys, wait till you're 27, 28, you'll grow into your face, and that's when you'll be able to get women. You understand what I'm saying? Don't worry about it. It'll happen soon. And this wheat waffles guy talking about normies have to have money and shit in order to
right. It leads into the money status part of the whole philosophy.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? We got another call?
Yeah, we got
Let's do another call real quick.
All right, so we got 336. You are on live with Lucario and Miles. Did you donate?
No, I just started listening at
All right, 713. I think this is Monogamous Player. Did you donate?
Yes, sir, Miles.
All right, Monogamous Player. Hey, Monogamous.
Yes, sir.
Let's get your age and city again.
Okay, yes, sir. Monogamous Player. I'm 31, and I'm from Houston.
All right,
I'm in Houston now.
Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you,
sir,
man.
yes,
But
sir.
so, what's your views on this situation?
Man, well, first of all, Miles, like, when I'm with my boys or whatever the case may be, like, our conversations are not about this type of topic. It's crazy how these dudes are talking about looks maxing, about other guys and draw lines and stuff like that. When me and my best friend, and me and my niggas be around each other, we're talking about fucking bitches. You see what I'm saying? The bitches we fucked and you know what I'm saying? We talking about our experiences. And some situations, we may have smashed the same female. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And whatever the case may be, or we talking about what females we would smash, or whatever the case may be, or whatnot. That's the type of man conversation. But these niggas is talking about jawlines and this and that, or whatever the case may be. See, Miles, the reason why a lot of guys, matter of fact, majority of a lot of guys is not getting pussy, bro. This is why, Miles, is that players like you, Mr. Lucario, and me, the reason why we have women that are subscribing to our program is because there's nothing out there that's better than us. You see what I'm saying? That's why there's so many women that's really...
He told the truth. I guess.
You know what I'm saying? Dating. You know what I'm saying? When I was out here dating, doing my thing, or whatever the case may be, I was letting the women know, hey, I talk to other women, I'm doing my thing, whatever. I was putting it all out there.
Right.
And they were still willing to be on the team and still willing to be vetted because they wanted to be a part of something that's great.
Right.
But these guys, first of all, Miles, these look maxing guys, even if they get the chick, they not going to do nothing great.
Right.
All they going to do is fall in love with the first chick they get with and get their heart broke, because regardless about looks maxing, you don't have no experience.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And it's crazy because it's quote unquote good looking guys out here that saying, oh, I'm a sub 5 and all this. But I know some ugly ass niggas in the hood, bro, that believe that they the flyest nigga walking.
Exactly.
And they can get themselves as the flyest nigga walking, and they get bitches.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? See, Miles and Mr. Lucario, here's the problem. Here's why a lot of guys are not getting females and not getting pussy at the rate that they should be getting. It's because guys are being receptive or reactive rather than proactive. You see what I'm saying? Guys are trying to think as the woman. Guys are putting themselves in the woman's shoes, which puts you in a feminine state. So you're worried about what the woman and what the average woman will want. You don't know what the average woman will want. You see, first of all, Mr. Lucario, let's go ahead and prove the theory wrong about all this looks maxing and stuff, right?
Right.
All these looks maxing dudes like, oh, I got to look like this and look like this to have all the women, right? Now, how many guys have you heard complain about a woman cheating on them and they're saying that, oh, she cheated on me with this guy and he don't have nothing and I got more money than him and I look better than him. Oh, if you look better than him, right? So that means he's a sub 5, right? But it's a sub 5 that's taking your bitch, though. You see what I'm saying? So that automatically feels that.
That's facts.
You see what I'm saying? See, Mr. Lucario, here's what it is, Mr. Lucario. Guys don't know how to talk to a woman, bro. Guys don't know how to get in a woman's ear. Guys don't know how to make a woman feel some type of way. You see what I'm saying? Guys don't know how to make a woman get wet. I'm telling you, bro, guys don't know how to do that. They try to use all this outside shit. Yes, the outside shit will have the woman there and in your presence, but you're not going to get what you really need to get. I don't have to do all that, or real niggas don't have to do all that to get what they want, and they're going to get what they want to the max.
Right.
With minimum money, with less money, with subpar money, whatever the case may be.
Right.
But all these guys, man, they're using all this outside stuff to create this narrative that's not true, rather than just living the true reality. And what you said, Miles, the last thing I want to say, the one thing that every guy can rely on is being themselves.
Exactly.
That's the one thing that you say that we have, and that's true. Thank y'all for the opportunity.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Appreciate you, man.
Appreciate the call.
All right.
That hitting that game right there. You feel what I'm saying? That's what's up.
You want to go back to the video? Because we do got 2 more calls. But
all right, let's take the calls. Fuck it.
All right, let's go. All right, so 240-280, you are on live with Lucario and Miles.
What up, nephews?
Hey, what's up, 50? What's going on, man? Did you donate?
You know I donated. Got my AARP in the mail.
All right. Hey, 50, man, let's get your age and your city again so the people know.
Oh. All right. I am 61 years old.
God damn.
Out of the DMV. Hey,
I'm fucking with you. Please don't pay no attention to that.
It works.
It still works? That's what I'm talking about. As long as it works, nigga. As long as it works, we good.
Hey, look. What I want to say is this on that. You guys touched on something. You guys touch on this a lot. I know I'm one of the older guys that call in here. I ain't out there in the street, but I appreciate the shit you guys are dropping because it's true. I'm telling these guys, I was I just want to say, a featured challenged young man. Okay, when I was younger.
You were a sub 5?
I was a sub down to the magnet. I was sub. Black tar, baby, purple, all that shit.
Oh
right?
my God.
But I got in the military. I was in the military, man. And one thing I know about the military, I don't care if you fucking Daffy Duck, you gonna get some pussy. All right. So one of the things I know when I got in the military and I was in the DMV, I got a job working in these government buildings as a security guard. Now, any government building, big ones have over 25,000 plus women every day coming in and out, employees, contractors, visitors, whatever. All right. I was in my 30s. I had game, yes. But after I started getting older and I didn't work there no more, and my game kind of got weak, it just went out the window. So I thought I had the gym max and all that shit. Let me tell you something. That shit don't work. That shit does not work. And I was looking better than I was in my 30s. That's the thing. I didn't look good back in the 20s and 30s, but now in my 60s, it's like coming out even more. So I'm telling these young men, take care of your shit. If you got a health problem, go to the fucking doctor. That shit can change your life. All right? So I tell these young ones, you out here judging other motherfuckers, he this, he that. Your shit, your day is coming. And when that motherfucking switch, that pancreas, that heart, that liver, whatever gets switched, all that fucking bullshit y'all talking is going out the window, and you say, oh, I wish I could have. You better start taking care of your body now, like you said.
Right.
My dick still get hard, and I'm blue pill free.
Okay. All right. There you go.
Yellow pill free, whatever. I don't have to take that. I eat right. I take supplements. That is it.
Right.
So take care of your bodies, young man. Stop fucking around with that motherfucking corner store and the other people that, cook that fast food and 12 o'clock at night that don't look like you. Stop eating that shit, man. Stop. You too, Lucario. I see you up there with them donuts and chicken. I saw you on that thing.
That wasn't me. I don't know what you're talking about. That was some other nigga.
Whatever, man. Let's go to the video. Want to whoop. Look.
That was some other Tyrone Chad nigga that you saw that looked like me.
All right, y'all, man. Take it easy, man.
All right, 50, man. Appreciate you, bro. Thank you, man.
Peace.
All right. That's a big homie, 50. All right, so let's get 240-426. What's going on? You're on live with Lucario and Miles. What's up?
What up?
Yo, what's good, guys? This is Paul G from the chat. I donated on Cash App.
All right, appreciate you. So, Paul, give us your age and your city real quick.
Yeah, I'm actually from where 50's from. I'm from DC and I'm 31.
Okay, that's what's up, man. So, what's your question, man? What's your perspective? What's going on? And shout out to Afi Kingdom in the chat.
That's what's up. Shout out to Afi. So, what's going on, caller?
Yeah, man. Like, I don't know, man. Like, I never had this conversation with any man, like homies. Like, it's getting crazy out here. Like, I feel like the older I'm getting, like, like it's just like these dudes like just riding on looks, like how women are, talking, comparing themselves. It's literally like it's turning like women. Like it's getting crazy out here, and like like you said, like, a woman doesn't want somebody who's gonna be like her. So and the dude who's not owning up his own identity, like I was growing up, my dad always told me to never be a follower, and through that I kind of cultivated my own identity by just doing my own thing all the time.
Right.
And I think a lot of these dudes, when they get with women, they don't have that about themselves.
Right.
That, that energy about themselves. So, but yeah, man, it's crazy out here. But yeah, that's all I want to say, man. So,
all right.
Yeah.
All right, appreciate you, man.
Appreciate you, bro.
Yeah.
Thanks for the call, and keep looks maxing, bro. Appreciate you. All right, man. Peace, man. Appreciate you. All right. We got 973. You're on live with Lucario and Miles. What's going on?
Hey, what's going on, fellas? Shout out Lucario. Shout out Miles. I donated.
All right, appreciate you.
I'm just tuning in from this and like I just had a quick comment right quick for y'all folks.
Okay, real quick. Hey, real quick. Well, hold on, real quick. Just give us your age and your city real quick. And yeah, first name, age, city.
I'm Larry.
Larry.
29, North New Jersey.
All right, appreciate you, man. Go ahead.
for sure. I just got a comment, yo. Thanks a lot, y'all. Like, I've been following the Bad Boy membership, and I've been like binge watching our videos, including Steve the Dean, 1950, all y'all, and it's just like, God taught me how to love myself and put myself first.
That's what's up.
Yes, sir. On myself, like the game not being about the shorties.
Right.
It's about how you can see yourself, your own plan.
Right.
You can't put too much focus on the chick. And it's just like when you start getting into yourself and realizing who you are, the chicks come with it because they like a person that's self-assured of himself. You know what I mean?
Right.
And it's crazy. I've been through a lot of stuff, and it's just like, wow. When I started doing it this way, they're like, oh, what makes that guy so confident? Because, you know, a lot of people out here, they're not confident. So a lot of males are not confident with females because they don't invest in themselves enough.
Right.
And that, you know, and I'm just saying, everybody invest in that Bad Boy membership. Shout out Lucario, big bro. Like, shout out Miles. Like, I see y'all every day in the field. I see Miles on his walks. I see Lucario dropping videos. I see the shorts, the skits, and everything. And it's just mad love and respect, man. I came from a Christian household, so I was raised a little different. Like, and like the shit, when I grew up to a certain age, I realized like a lot of this shit that I was taught doesn't work. So I had to kind of redefine myself and realize, like, damn, like, I have to do something else. I have to, you know, even when it comes to the confidence and things like that, I go to the gym. I'm 6'5". I'm 3 and some change. None of that shit matters. You know,
right.
When I had money in my life. I had money at one point, and when I was broke, that shit doesn't matter. It's about who you are. The game is inside you. I ain't trying to take up too much time, fellas. I've been on the YouTube. I seen y'all was live. So let me call in. And it's like, I just came from this chick's house, and I didn't even want to smash. I just wanted to dome, and I just left, and I just went back to the crib. Why? Because that's what I want to do.
Nice.
That's what I wanted. You know?
That's what's up.
What type of time I'm on? Because I got to work tomorrow. I got stuff I got to put in order. And just mad love and respect. I see y'all working, and yo, thanks a lot, y'all guys. I watch that shit. I go through y'all videos, like, and I got my notepad and everything. I did the Bad Boy membership. I'm working on it. I do approach chicks, but just like all along the way, I learned, like, dang, it's not even about the chicks. It's about yourself. Just
Right.
focusing on yourself, and just like I gained a lot of confidence, and I'm happy where the direction I'm headed in. I'm
Right,
29.
right.
You know what I mean? I'm about to be 30 in a month.
Hey.
So, you know, not to take up your time. Y'all have a good night, y'all.
I appreciate you,
I
man.
respect y'all, man.
Happy early birthday and all that, man. Appreciate you, man.
Thank you.
I love it. I love to hear it when Cats is out here doing it.
Yeah. All right, bro. Be safe out there. Take care of yourself.
Man.
Yeah, we out here changing lives, man. It is what it is, man.
That's what's up. Any more calls? You got?
Nah. We can get back to this poison.
All right, so we gonna go into the 2 hour mark, and we do whatever we got, and then we gonna wrap it up, people. Right, let's keep it going.
As for sub-5s, they never get a season in the sun, no matter how much they accomplish. 36. When a man asks a woman about his looks, sub-5s will be told, it's not your looks, it's your personality that's the problem. You should work on that first. Normies will be told, you're just not my type. I'm not the right girl for you, but don't worry, you'll find one someday. Chads will be told, you can get...
It's true to a degree. I'm going to break it down. So first one, the sub-5 or sub-4, it's not your looks or it's your personality. It's your personality still, but it's because of their looks.
Exactly.
Yeah. Makes sense?
Yeah, that makes sense. So what about the nothing to where you can get any girl you want?
I mostly hear that from dudes on YouTube, and I hear that
it'd be the dudes. It's
dudes on
funny,
YouTube. Yeah, y'all hype me up more than females do.
Y'all dudes do be hyping. Y'all be oh, Austin AD, he can get any chick, man. He got
You see, because what happens is, first of all, the fact that the question is when you ask a woman about your looks, like who does, like what motherfucker who's out here actually dealing with women for real does this? Like, you see what I'm saying? This is how you know these niggas ain't really getting no pussy. Right. If this is like the question you're going to be asking a woman when you're talking, like I have never in my life sat there and was like, hey, so what do you think about my looks? Never. You know what I'm saying? Because what the fuck she think don't matter. This is what I'm saying. But the funny part is, you know, he's saying that you guys are bigging me up more than you know, y'all saying, oh, you know, I must be getting all the girls while they blah. And again, because there's a lot of niggas on YouTube don't have game, and they think just like y'all are thinking with all this looks thing, that if you look a certain way, then women are going to fall all over you and that's going to be the end all be all. But because they aren't dealing with women in real life,
right?
They have never been in situations with women like this on a consistent basis. So they don't really know how women act and react when it comes to dating and situations.
Right.
So they're just like, you know, they're just coming up with all these damn fucking assumptions based off of what they think. This is why our show's called Real Game, No Theory. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of these niggas got theories, but they're not really out here in the game doing this shit. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy.
I mean, when he was explaining some of this shit earlier on the last chart, he said like negative reinforcement theory or some shit like that.
Right, exactly.
Using the word theory on this bitch, like
it's crazy. This shit is ridiculous. Let's continue.
Chicks right now,
I'm like, bro, women do not fall on my lap.
I hang out with him, so I see realistically. Yeah,
they try.
He tries. Like it's not like they just fall out the sky.
Yeah,
and y'all know damn well I gotta try. So you know what I'm saying? Like it is what it is. We all gotta work.
The dating market is hard for everybody. It's just some people got to put in more effort than others.
Exactly. But either way, you got to put in effort. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
but I hear this from the women I deal with. The woman I deal with, their gaze about me is he can bag me, so that means he can get any bitch on this planet.
That's true. That's true. Women always assume that.
Yeah.
If they're attracted to you, they assume that all girls are attracted to you.
Yeah.
It's very weird. Like
I don't tell them any different. I let them think that. I'm like, yeah,
yeah.
You know,
because you can use that to your advantage. Actually.
Exactly, I do.
It's so.
See, and that's true right there. If a chick is feeling you, she's feeling you, and she's gonna think that you the shit, and she's gonna think everybody else is gonna think you the shit. But see, that's the point of the whole thing is you got to find the women who view you that way, but they're not gonna view you that way until you view yourself that way. And if a lot of dudes are listening to, you know, these waffle niggas on YouTube talking about, well, you're this sub-5 and you're this normie and you're not blah 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 blah, you're gonna view yourself as less than, or you're going to feel insecure, you're going to feel a certain type of way, and therefore you're not going to be able to even interact with women to the point where you're going to find women who actually view you as the shit because you don't think you the shit.
Right.
So
exactly.
It just is what it is, man. It's crazy. Shit is crazy. Let's continue this shit.
Social proof in a way. In the pre-select
girl you want. There's nothing for you to worry about. 37. A common bias against sub-5s is their positive qualities will be seen as negatives. For example, confidence will be seen as arrogance. For Chads, the reverse is true. Their negatives can be seen as positives. For example, a lack of confidence may be seen as mysterious. For normies, they are the only group that has a matching of their qualities to their reception.
Back that real quick, bro. This is true because I would say for me, like even with the confidence thing, when I was like a 4, basically, girls would say I was arrogant because I still had like confidence in myself, like, you know what I mean? And then once I got better looking, even being like kind of shy-ish, it would come off as this.
Yeah.
So I can directly attest for this. This is kind of true.
Yeah.
It's a lot of variables at play, but
I think he should bring that across the board example. Confidence for a sub-5. What is confidence for a Chad though? No, nobody views that as arrogance.
Facts.
I think to a degree it can still be seen as arrogance. But
because I find the better looking you are, it's almost like you're better off being a little more reserved than being like over the top.
Because girls kind of like it when they say this. When he knows he's attractive, it's kind of unattractive.
Exactly.
But when an attractive guy doesn't really know or is more humble about his attractiveness, that makes him more attractive.
Facts. Because
hold on, I'm up trying to unmute it. But anyway, so basically what they're saying is that if a guy is, let's say a guy is good looking or whatever, and you know, he is confident in himself, they're saying that the person might, you know, the chick might look at him like, oh, well, you know, you're just conceited and blah, 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 blah. But see, what people don't understand about confidence, like actual real confidence and core confidence, is confidence isn't really loud. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, it's like, because what you got to understand is confidence is a knowing.
Right.
So Miles, like, it's almost like, it's like imagine Miles is saying, yo, guys, I have a black shirt on. I have a black shirt on, guys. Did you see my shirt is black? Like, you don't need to say that because we can see it. You understand what I'm saying? So why would you even be yelling that or making that an issue?
Right.
You see it's black, I understand it's black, and we understand it. So with the knowing of it, when you're confident like that, you're not really like boasting like that. So a lot of people think confidence is about boasting and being loud and being obnoxious and being like, I'm the shit and blah, blah, blah all the time. But that's really not really confidence. You understand? Right. So a person could say, they could look at it as arrogance, but it's not really confidence. So it's more, a lot of times it's more of an insecurity thing, because when you're boasting like that, you're saying it because you want people to believe you, because you don't believe you.
Mm-hmm.
You need them to believe you, so then you can be affirmed by their belief that you are what you're pretending to be.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
And I also want to say again, you know, like what I was talking about before about when a man looks a certain way, there's a reason behind it, right? So if you know, back in the day with men, if a dude was really big, you know, it's because he did a job that like caused him to lift heavy weight a lot, or he was a professional boxer or weightlifter, or like there was a reason for it. So the thing is that the reasons that women want men,
mm-hmm.
the reasons that women need men in their life, the reasons that women desire men, almost have nothing to do with a man's looks, if you think about it.
Right.
Because what a woman want dick.
Mm-hmm.
Right? A woman want dick and she want tongue. So she want you to fuck her good and know how to eat pussy.
Right.
Neither of those things have anything necessarily to do with your face.
Right. Exactly.
She wants you. So if y'all planning to be on being in a relationship, she wants you to be consistent, and she wants you to be you know, protect, provide, and to lead.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? Almost those things have nothing to do with looks.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? Your ability to be consistent, your ability to be a leader, your ability to provide, your ability to protect and give a woman security has nothing to do with your looks. You're you know, sometimes women say they need you know, a little bit of they always need attention, right? And then and sometimes they need emotional availability and shit like that. Where, like, out of all the things I mentioned, where does looks actually come in?
Right. Exactly.
And what I mean is, you know, of course, we're all humans and we all have some type of visual desire. Like you know, aesthetics is always a thing. Right. However, based on the actual needs of a fucking woman, where does looks come in?
Right.
See, because you got to remember, I feel like based on nature, men are more visual. Our dicks have to get hard for procreation to happen.
Exactly.
The pussy don't actually have to get wet for procreation to happen. So you have to remember that the reason a woman's pussy gets wet for different reasons than just our looks.
Right. Exactly.
A woman's pussy gets wet for, like I was saying, consistency, security, attention. You know, just the way she feels when she's with us. But for us to actually procreate, we have to be aroused, and a man gets aroused by visuals.
Right, exactly.
So a female more often than not has to have some type of visual thing that we like, so our dick can get hard, so we can make the procreation process happen. But on the flip side, because let me tell you why the pussy don't have to get wet for procreation. When the dick is hard enough, guess what happens? We get pre-cum. So that by itself can provide enough lubrication for procreation to happen. So you get the little bit of pre-cum, and as long as the dick is hard, it will the natural process will happen. You know what I'm saying? So that's why when you break it all the way down, a woman, her ability, her need to, or her like, I'm gonna try to be like Jordan Peters. Her proclivity, her proclivity of attraction is based on other things.
Right. Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So At the end of the day, that's why the man throughout the history of, you know, society and existence, it's never been a man's place to be doing all this looks, max and shit. Like, what the fuck are y'all niggas talking about?
Exactly.
Because a woman's pussy get wet based off of feeling.
Mm-hmm.
Woman could close her eyes and just think of you.
Mm-hmm.
Not think of your face. She won't even think of your fucking face. She'll just think of you.
Mm-hmm.
She'll think of the sound of your voice. She'll think of the places that you take her to. She'll think of how she feels when she's just laying next to you.
Exactly.
And that alone will make her pussy wet.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? And these are all the things that I just explained is the type of shit that niggas like this, it takes a while for them to really understand because they're so focused on looks.
Exactly.
And it's sad, bro. Like, it's crazy. We got some calls in there if you want to take them.
Yeah, go ahead. Let's do it.
All right. So we got 347. You're on live with Lucario and Miles. Did you donate?
What's going on, brother? This is your boy, Crazy Mike. All facts, no cap.
What up? What up, Crazy Mike? What's going on, man?
What's going on, man? You know, I donated as always. Yeah, I just want to say a few seconds.
Hey, real quick, Mike. Hey, ho, Mike. Just, you know, let's just get your age and your city again, real quick.
I'm 33, man. I'm from Brooklyn.
All right, there we go. Appreciate you, man. Go ahead.
But yeah, I just want to go over a few things, man. You know, here's the thing. The English motherfucker, it's like you guys are saying, there's your truth, there's my truth, and there's the truth, right? Mm-hmm. And I think that at the end of the day, he's making sense when it comes to his experiences, but I think a lot of it has to do with it as well as, look, I always say this all the time, a lot of women benefit from simps. And let's be honest, a lot of people in this society would prefer that men be simps.
Mm-hmm.
That at the end of the day, that's where the money is. Not everybody can be Lucario, not everybody can be Miles.
Facts.
And when you, like I told you guys this before, you guys' content is dangerous. And let's be honest, society does not want that shit.
Right.
Because think of it like this, right? Tinder, if you're charging, let's say $20, $30 a month to be seen, stuff like that, bro, you're talking millions upon billions of dollars. If every single man was attractive like that, you can't have that, bro. You can't have that. It's just too much of a loss of money. But next thing I want to say is, look, I don't want to hate on the brother, on the other guy that's doing the response video. But that nigga look like he could give you diabetes with all the sugar in his fucking tank. You know what I'm saying? My nigga, like, he really, I don't know. He just seems like he's in the now, my nigga, because first and foremost, if you got a whole bunch of niggas watching you, why are you taking photos in your underwear? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's weird to me. It's just weird. Like, I don't really think he got the bitches he says he does. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's funny.
And then, this is the last thing I want to say, man. That's it. A few more lines. I just want to hit you guys with a little story.
Okay.
I said, listen, you see, I tried to make a mind. It was hard to work. Got a heart for entertainment, only thing I earned. In a world full of pain, every bridge I burn. Now I'm screaming, fuck these hoes. I had to learn. Buy Molly with gelato when it's time to smoke. Had my heart ripped open. I was down, not broke. Gucci down, fear God. Got a stumble for the show. Now it's time to get this money, set it off on go. I'll see you niggas later.
Bars. You guys getting bars tonight.
The big homie Crazy Mike coming in hot. That's crazy. All right, so we got 732. You're on live with Lucario and Miles. What's up?
What's good, Miles? What's good, Lucario? I donated.
All right. Let's get that first name.
All right, cool. I got you. My name is Rashawn. I'm from Jersey, and I'm 26.
All right, appreciate you, man. Go ahead.
All right, so a couple things I want to talk about. It's all tied together, but I appreciate, a couple things you and Lucario said. First, I want to start with the whole confidence thing. How confidence is an understanding. It's not loud. That's insecurity.
Facts.
You're looking for approval.
Right.
You want people to see you a certain way.
Right.
However, when the guys are saying, "Oh yeah," they don't want you. They want you to be humble about your looks, this, that, and the third. They didn't want you to be all cocky about your looks, this, that, and the third. Here's the thing: if you're into your looks and your face looks more than a bitch, like you in a bathroom for 3-4 hours getting ready, you're in the house 3-4 hours getting ready, and you always in the camera, this, that, and the third.
Right.
You're almost useless.
Right.
Because now it's like you don't have any substance. That's all you're worried about. And this is what this is what women will do that are almost useless as well. You understand what I'm saying? So the woman is like, oh my God, this nigga acting like the bad bitches I can't get along with at my school or at my job. So it's not just simply a thing of, oh, okay, he's just too cocky about his looks. It's okay, this can't be a man. And the last thing about this topic,
right?
I saw a comedy, and the girl was like, "Yo, I'll be scared to approach guys because I don't want a guy saying, hey, bitch.' Like she basically saying she's scared of guys being gay." And I've heard this from a couple other women, even my own mother. They be scared of niggas possibly being gay, and I'm like, wow. Like it's crazy that they had that type of fear, but they don't really speak on it like that.
Right, that's facts. Yep.
That makes sense because if you think about it, if she got to come up to you, right, then she's not sure if you're actually straight.
Right.
Because if you come up to her, then it's like, oh, I'm sure you must like women, which is why you came up to me. But if I got to come to you, maybe you don't, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's some real shit.
I want to say, exactly. Last thing I want to say, I want to say, Miles, the whole thing when you said you was explaining how you understand how Chads be wanting to punch niggas in the face. That's pretty boys this and the third.
Right.
I've always had this whole, like, in high school, middle school, I never liked to really be around pretty boys. I always hated them, and it wasn't on no like, oh, you probably get more girls than me type of shit. Like I don't hate it. I want niggas to get pussy. I want bitches to get dick. You know what I'm saying? I'm one of those niggas. Like I help you out.
Right.
But my thing is this: when I'm around them, it's like they have nothing to say. They speak real feminine. They don't want to risk their ego and involving themselves in situations. It's like, yo, like I said before when I started the call, what's the point of view?
Exactly.
So then when you see these niggas,
they're literally a liability when it comes to manhood. They're a fucking liability for manhood.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. And I always thought I was crazy for just hating niggas, but the reason why I hate them is like, you're entitled to act like a fucking bitch. That's not your job in this world.
Exactly.
Exactly. That's facts.
Because look, you got to look at it like this. You got to look at it like this, bro. Because, all right, look, real shit. New York City, the New York City government just put out a nuclear preparedness PSA on YouTube. Do you understand? I think it was 24 hours ago. They just put this out.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the reason why I bring that up is this. If they're putting out a video like that, that means there's some type of possibility or probability of another country sending a fucking nuke over to New York City.
Mm-hmm.
So that means shit could change from a civilized society to being a part of a nuclear fallout. Now, what I mean, the reason why I bring that up is to say that as men in a society, we are only as strong as our weakest fucking link.
Right.
Okay. Mm-hmm. So a man understands, like, shout out to Mr. 1950. He said this shit this past Sunday on the Real Game No Theory panel. Make sure y'all check us out on Sundays, 12 noon Eastern time, the Real Game No Theory panel. All right. He said it like this. He said, a man with game, a man can kind of tell or see the future because we look at time as relative.
Mm-hmm.
So if we stand in here now and everything is all good, the internet's working, we got running water and society's working as it should, there's still something inside me that's looking at you as the weakest fucking link. And I don't want to wait until shit hits the fan. I want to punch you in your face right now. Right. I want to get rid of you right now because I see the weakness in you. Because I'm thinking to myself, if they do send a fucking nuclear bomb over here and we got to do shit to survive, you weak motherfucker, I don't want you around me, nigga.
Mm-hmm. Right.
That urge to punch you in your fucking face and knock you out, it's like it's a natural thing for a real nigga. It's a natural thing for an actual man to feel because he's like, nah, bro, you're weak. You're a liability. You the type of nigga that's gonna sprain his fucking ankle. And while we trying to move through the fucking radiation, I gotta carry you.
Right. Exactly.
Because I gotta carry you. I'm not at full strength to protect my woman and my children because I gotta carry your weak ass because you over here worried about your looks.
Mm-hmm.
And you never been worried about nothing else. You don't know how to fucking build a fire. You don't know how to change a tire. You don't know how to do nothing.
Mm-hmm.
But worry about your fucking looks. That makes you a weak link. Right. So therefore, because I'm of the mind of a man who is to be prepared, I'm already figuring out ways to get you out of here.
Right.
Naturally.
Exactly.
See what I'm saying?
That's facts. Woo, that's facts.
And that's why. Last thing I want to say, Miles, I appreciate everything you just said. And the last thing I want to say, that's why the mouthpiece is something that women love, because it shows that you can lead them into their comfort of their sexuality that they're ashamed of in wherever they live at, especially the U.S.
Right.
You can lead them to be sexual. You can lead them to be with the man that they like, or women they get scared. They're like, oh, I don't know, he might play me. You with that mouthpiece, you're kind of showing them how that's not the case. But that's all I got to say, and I appreciate y'all. Y'all keep putting out fire.
Yes, sir. Man, appreciate you too, man. Thanks for the call.
This nigga said Armageddon Max.
Yo, Armageddon Max, that's crazy. All right, 410, you're on live with Lakaria and Miles. What's up?
What's going on? Luke.
What up?
Yeah, what's up, man? Did you donate?
Of course I donated, man. Cash at $2.
I appreciate you, man. Listen, so let's get the name, age, and the city real quick.
All right, my name's Jay.
All right.
I'm calling in from Maryland.
All right.
28.
All right, that's what's up, man. Appreciate you. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, man. Basically, I came to the show a little late, but I kind of get the concept and the subject matter that y'all talking about.
Yeah.
So I just want to say, dudes ain't really looking at looks like that. You know what I mean?
Mm.
I mean, dudes with game. Dudes with game. I can't speak for other fellas, but us men with game, we ain't worried about the looks like that because it's personality for us.
Right. Right.
I mean, when I ain't had no looks, I ain't had no money. I always had a nice personality, the mouthpiece.
Mm.
So it ain't really about the looks too much, man. You gotta know how to talk to a woman, how to turn her on with your words.
Right. Facts.
That's what's up.
Appreciate you, man.
Yeah. Already, man. Y'all have a good night, man.
All right, you too, man. Be safe out there. Yeah, man.
Yeah, saying sound like Biggie and shit. You got any more calls?
Nah. We good on calls. We good.
All right, cool. All right, so hold on. How much time we got left in this fucking?
We hit the mark. We hit the mark.
We ain't even got to go anymore because I think we got the point.
Yeah, we get the point. Yeah, because it's gonna be the same shit.
Exactly. So look, guys, man. Whew. It's got to learn some game, man. You know what I'm saying? Learn some game. Understand who you are, right? Be about your shit, man. Like, stop doing all this shit for women, man. Stop trying to, change your whole life, because all of this is just a change to try to, do shit to attract the chick. And it's like, you'll attract the chick by being you, understanding your shit and doing your thing.
Right.
What we try to teach out. That's why we say the game ain't about women. So when you make the game about women, you do goofy shit like looks maxing and gym maxing and all this other extra shit that you don't really need to be doing. You know what I'm saying? So It's crazy, man. Anything else you gonna say before we wrap it up?
Well, yeah, I want to say real quick, what, and this is something that we basically are always said, but I want to kind of reiterate it. But we've always talked about the fact that it's not really about your looks as much as it's about your appearance. And I would go further to say that when we say appearance, we're also talking about style.
Right.
You understand? So what I mean by that is you want to tailor your appearance to your identity, like to the type of guy that you are.
Right.
You understand? Like everybody's different.
Mm-hmm.
You got some people who they love the feel of being on vacation, so they love wearing Hawaiian shirts, right? You know, you got some guys who love to keep their outfit simple. They just wear jeans and t-shirts, right? You got guys like me. I wear jeans and t-shirts too, but I try to wear like, pattern t-shirts with patterns, and then I got my accessories, my chains, my rings, and I always got my shades on. You understand? And these are prescription, so I can wear them in most situations and still see very clearly. And that's a part of my style. You understand? You know, I have pattern male baldness that runs in my family, but I shave my shit all the way off, and I keep my my sideburns and my beard and whatever, and that's my style. That's how I like to go. That's how I like to be seen when I go out. You understand? So, and I just want to like reiterate that part to say that more than looks, it's about your personal style. It's about your personal touch. It's about the way you want to represent yourself, and not necessarily for other people. Because you want to lead with your style, so you can attract the type of females that are good for you. You know, like, shout out to guys like Ron Will, where he talks about like different tribes and select and non-select, and like there are a certain type of women that are for you,
right?
And you're not gonna be able to make contact with those women if you're trying to act and look and be like somebody else. You see what I'm saying? And so that's where a lot of this like looks maxing and gym maxing, a lot of it becomes very general.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? And when you get general with your, with how you portray yourself physically, you start to lose your identity when it's general. So you want to be more specific. Where you do things a certain way because it's you, not because you trying to look like you see how they categorize. That's what I mean when I say general, where they say the sub-5 and the NORMIES and the fucking CHAD. It's like all of those are categories. And so what you trying to tell me, that I am in one of your fucking categories? Fuck you and all your fucking categories, bitch ass nigga. Fuck you. You understand? Like, I'm Miles Cunningham. I don't fit in any of those fucking categories. I'm over here by myself, fucking with the bitches that fuck with me.
Exactly. And
I don't worry about all of that shit. So therefore, I'm not in any of those categories. You can't put me in no fucking box. I'm my own man. I'm my own nigga. You understand what I'm saying? So look for ways to enhance your style. Look for ways to enhance your identity. You understand? Look for ways to be you. And I think that's what makes us strong as men, when we realize what makes us us, and we play into our strengths.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Nah, that's some real shit, man. But yo, man, I'm glad we did this show today, and shout out to Austin Dunham and Jack the Stacked, and even Wheat Waffles nigga. You know what I'm saying? Because remember, we do this because we want to be able to break shit down and teach you guys. We're not doing this to like be mean to niggas and all that other stuff. I know how it could kind of come across sometimes because niggas is sensitive, and we make jokes to make it entertaining. But at the end of the day, we take this game shit seriously, because as you can see, there's dudes out there, we're changing motherfuckers' lives. Right. So we don't want people to go down a certain path that is not going to be beneficial for them. You see what I'm saying? And so, because I've always said this, man, I wish a lot more YouTubers, when they start making content, have disclaimers in front of their shit and say, hey, listen, I'm not an expert, but this is just my opinion on some shit. You feel what I'm saying? Because a lot of people take these motherfuckers seriously, when it comes to this type of advice. And it's like, bro, like, you're not really helping anybody by trying to tell them that they're a fucking sub-5 and this is going to be your fate. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? You see what I'm saying? Like, shit is stupid, man. Come on.
Facts.
Crazy, man. Exactly. It's like, man, but
shout out to those three dudes, and keep in mind, we're not attacking them. We're attacking the idea. We're attacking the philosophy. That's what makes it. If you hear me like call a nigga weak or a punk ass motherfucker, or whatever, it's a mentality of the punk ass motherfucker, not the punk ass motherfucker himself. You understand? Exactly. The mindset that creates the punk ass motherfucker. So
exactly. So guys, man, we appreciate y'all tuning in. We'll see you guys again soon. And we will holler at y'all later. Remember, the truth is inside you. Peace.
Peace.
We out later.
When it comes to being a man, it's about being that rock. It's about being stable.
So first, you're going to have to find discipline within yourself. Do you have that type of discipline? Do you even have the heart to be ruthless?
Women need leadership. It is in their nature to seek out leadership.
You know, you can't do it 99 because all that's part of a man. You got to do it 100.
Apparently, these women out here having sex with somebody. Apparently, they're getting pregnant with somebody. Shoot, somebody getting something.
You should look at something like hypergamy and allow it to inspire you to always be evolving, getting better, expanding, developing.
There are things you know, the things you don't know. Then there are things you don't know you don't even know.
There can be 10 of us in one room, and there's one question, and there's 10 correct answers, all different.